I'm Courtney Mason.
And I'm Reagan Reynolds.
On today's episode, we have you covered on all things Harrison.
From highlighting exceptional students to our STEM program, we have lots to cover.
Not to mention, we are quickly approaching the due date for senior letters.
And of course, stay tuned to hear about everyone's all-time favorite restaurants and then tips and tricks from none other than a mountain biker here at Harrison.
But up first, we have a story you're going to want to watch.
Let's see how Harrison empowers their students not just this week, but all of the time.
Power in our differences.
Here at Harrison, James says it best when it comes to Exceptional Students Week. Celebrating both exceptional students and their supported programs, Miss Austin highlights our support staff and the success of students.
We're so lucky to have our good teachers here because they really dig deep to find good things for these kids to learn so that they can be successful later.
What I enjoy about high school is I do work every day.
I like ROTC. It's my favorite thing about high school. I like everything. People that are teaching me and all my different friends.
I like to work with McGrim.
Everybody has their favorite teacher, and a lot of them cherish these wonderful memories. And Miss Austin applauds students overcoming obstacles and teachers that help them achieve that.
We had one child who was very, very afraid of stairs. I remember the day that she walked, I think it was down the stairs, and I was just filled with joy. Our teachers are so good about creating ways to help them be more independent, to help them be self-confident and be confident in their abilities that they have.
I am funny.
I am joyful.
I am happy.
Thank you to our wonderful support staff for empowering our exceptional students and for celebrating them for making Harrison the school we are.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Just this Tuesday, these exceptional kiddos also went to Kanasa Mountain for a dance in their honor. As you can see, it looks like a blast. Recently, our STEM program participated in the science fair, so let's take a look.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Noah Alfieri, and today we interviewed some of the STEM teachers to see what STEM is.
The Harrison STEM program is meant to immerse students in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics as fluidly as possible with a biomedical engineering lens. So there are lots of ways to do STEM, but instead of building drones and flying drones, we're working on trying to find solutions to medical problems that we're seeing and learning about it through that lens. Our goal is to prepare students for that next step after high school to go into an engineering field, whatever that field might be.
My main job in the STEM program is to teach these kids how to use, take all those scientific and math, engineering skills that they have and communicate it in writing and also in their oral presentation.
Science Fair is an annual competition. Our students put together an original project. They start with a research question. They start with some type of problem that they want to solve or an issue that they have seen in their lives that they want to address. And they put together a project, and then in January, our students compete at the school level, and hopefully they advance on to the Cobb-Paulding Science Fair and on from there.
Science is not a passive process that you learn about. Yes, you do need to listen to what happened in the past, but we also want to make sure that we're encouraging you guys to move forward and to become the scientists of the future.
Those projects did look pretty cool, right, Courtney?
Absolutely. Those are memorable for sure. And speaking of memories, you have to listen to this short message. Family and friends of seniors, listen up.
Hey Hoyas, here at Harrison, we have a tradition where friends and family write letters to the graduating seniors. If you're interested in writing a letter, they are due at Harrison on April 19th. If you choose to mail one, please use the following format. Seniors will open their letters during the senior breakfast and get the opportunity to look back on the memories they shared during their high school years. That being said, have a great day, Hoyas, and don't forget to write your letters.
So remember to start writing your letters.
Yep, and as a senior, it's time to start enjoying your favorite places to go and make as many memories as you can.
This week, our team asked students what their favorite restaurants were. Maybe you can catch a few ideas.
Hey Hoyas, my name is Kara Barney, and today we asked Harrison students what their favorite restaurants are.
I think my favorite restaurant around here would be Otters. And I like eating their crazy fries because they're very salty and a good bang for your buck.
I don't usually eat out much because I prefer my mother's cooking. She's a great cook. But when I do eat out, my favorite place to go to is Food Skills Pizza in downtown Ackworth. They got this one menu item, the San Gennaro. It's got like onions and peppers on it, and the peppers and onions are pretty sweet together.
My favorite restaurant is probably a Tommy. I like their bento boxes because you get like a lot of stuff for it.
I've been to Florida a lot, and usually we go for like this Harley Davidson get together, and usually for breakfast we'd go to this place called Sunnyside Grill, and we get there. I usually get the hash browns and stuff that they make fresh, and you can see it. It's kind of like Waffle House almost.
What do you think, Courtney? Do any of those sound good?
Well, nothing really beats good sushi. That's all I can say. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's learn a few things from Barrett. Last week we were introduced to mountain biking, and now he has a few tips to share before you go pro.
Hey Hoyas, last week we touched on how to get into mountain biking. This week I'm going to teach you some skills. Mountain bikes can do 3 things pretty well. They can go over chunky terrain, corner hard, and stop rather quickly. But they can only do it if you use the right technique. First off is cornering. When cornering, you want to lift your inside pedal a little bit and lean your bike over so it can dig in and get as much traction as possible. Next up, we're going to do braking. When braking, you'll want to use your front and rear brake. This will stop you the fastest. When you're braking, you want to get back. Traditionally, your left side is your front and your right side is your rear. And finally, we have tackling tough terrain. You want to do the same thing you do as braking. You're going to want to get over your rear wheel to keep your weight back. And there's 3 of the most important skills you'll need to know while mountain biking. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later, Hoyas.
Sounds like all you need is a bike and a helmet, and the willingness to learn something new.
And as we wrap up today's show, here's a few reminders. On Friday, we will celebrate Hoya Pride with a pep rally.
Students will be dismissed at 9:45 to go to the Hoya Center during first period. Look at the seating chart to know where you'll be seating.
We will return at the end of first period, so leave your backpacks in the classroom. Then we will go to second period at 10:36, essentially following the Hoya block schedule.
Also, don't forget to dress up. Monday is PJ Day, wear numbers for Pi Day on Tuesday, and wear pink for Women's History Month on Wednesday.
Dress country or as a country club fan on Thursday, and Friday wear green.
So, as always, stay tuned for more episodes like this on HoyaVision.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Hoya.broadcasting.
Once again, I'm Courtney Mason.
And I'm Reagan Reynolds.
Bye, Hoyas!